So Seth Rollins has, I'm doing this on March 5th or 6th, excuse me. I'm putting this out March 6th, okay? Because I've finally started seeing other videos of people bringing up the Seth Rollins situation, okay? Now, I know I'm an overthinker, and I realize, going in, I maybe jumped the gun a little bit, but I still firmly believe that it wasn't just a coincidence that Cena won the Elimination Chamber, winning the match with Cody before the heel turn. I don't think that was just a coincidence. I don't think they just had him win. I mean, I know it's scripted and it was going to happen, but there has to be a story to it, right? He didn't just win. And I'm going to keep saying this. Seth handed Cena the victory in Chamber. And yeah, I know he hates Punk. We all know that. But I feel like there's way more to it than that. It wasn't just a coincidence. This happened for a reason. And I think that this is, people keep, the number one thing trending right now is greatest heel turn of all time. And I'm not ready for that yet. And it's not just because I was in my prime during the Hogan time. Okay, that was my time. Okay, this is yours. I'm not doing that just because of that. What I'm saying is it's the follow-up, right? It's okay, he turned heel. We haven't seen him now. And we're rolling into SmackDown. We're not gonna see him on SmackDown either. It's not going to happen. But from what I understand, we're not going to see him for a couple of weeks. Which is, I guess we shouldn't be surprised by now, right? But my thing is the follow-up. And that's why him not being there makes the Seth Rollins thing even that much more intriguing, right? Because yes, Cena's not there every week, but guess who is there every single week? Seth. So Seth can play that every week role and keep that momentum going, right? They need that. They need that every week person who's going to continue to drive this thing. And people, I've seen people on here just shutting the Seth thing down. Guys, I know we've already seen corporate Seth. I know we've already seen this. We've seen him hit Roman with a chair. We've seen all that. And that changed. And we've kind of been waiting on a Seth heel turn now for a minute. And this just makes perfect sense. And I really look forward to seeing what happens next Monday in that cage. It's going to tell us a lot. And the story will eventually come out. And I think that's where it's going to happen. I think something happens in that cage. There's people saying Roman might be there, but Roman doesn't come back to the 21st, so that doesn't make any sense. I don't see that happening. I don't want Roman involved. On my last video, I shared that. I don't want Roman involved anywhere near this right now. Roman doesn't need to come around to the Seth thing for a minute, even though I know he's going to want to come out on Seth, I know. But I'm sorry, they've done Roman dirty in terms of this entire thing. I don't like it because I'm a Roman Reigns fan. He brought me back to wrestling, but he's been left out so much. So don't bring him back now. Don't bring him back in the storyline now. I don't want to see it because I don't know where you're going to put him. I don't want to see him. I don't want a triple threat match with him and Punk, with Seth and Punk. I don't want that. Like, let Seth and Punk have their deal and keep Roman out of it. Because I don't want to see Roman fight Punk right now either. That's stupid. They have no beef. None. Don't force it. Don't make something that's not there. Leave it alone. Anyway, getting off on a rant here. We want to go back to the Seth thing because this is all about Seth Rollins carrying the load for Cena, right? Maybe there's a trade-off. Maybe there's an understanding that after Cena has run his course and his year is over, that he is to pass this off to Seth. So Seth sent it for that. Seth's looking out for the future of Seth Rollins, right? I mean, there's got to be something there, right? And maybe this all comes to play. Maybe this all gets explained to us over the next couple of weeks or whatever. But I firmly believe that Seth is in cahoots. Seth is with Cena and Rock. I think there's another person too. I don't think it's going to stop at Seth. I think there's going to be a mid-card guy. But Seth is definitely involved. Seth is definitely with this. And it's just a matter of the follow-up and what happens on SmackDown. And I think it all comes to play on Monday night in that cage in Madison Square Gardens, which oftentimes lots of things in the history of WWE have happened. It's something about Madison Square Garden. It's something about that place that's magical. It's had moment after moment after moment in it throughout the years. I'll definitely be tuned in. Definitely have my popcorn ready for Monday night. And SmackDown should be good too, but we'll see. They've been on such a roll here since the go-home show on SmackDown before the PLE was good. And the Raw before that was not. But that SmackDown, the go-home show for Chamber was good. It was a good show. And then obviously Chamber was just a banger. And I'll accept that one match, but we won't get into that. 3 out of 4 matches were awesome. And then Monday had a banger. I mean, there was a lot of filler stuff in the middle, but Raw was a great show Monday night overall. Again, compared to what we're normally getting, they're building and building for WrestleMania, and they're doing it right. And again, I will give props when they're due, man, and they deserve props right now. I give 100% credit to The Rock. Seems like every time The Rock shows up, the ratings go up, and it's just way more entertaining, and I can watch this with a smile on my face and be intrigued and always looking for the next show. You know, when The Rock goes away, I got nothing. I'm bored, and I'm complaining, and I'm a hater according to my son. But when The Rock comes around, man, I'm fully engaged, and I'm ready to go. So, unfortunately, The Rock's got other things going on. He's not always around. But I think Seth Rollins can come in and definitely help the absence of especially both of those guys, Rock and Cena. And I think that Seth has the ability to do that. And again, I don't think he'll be alone. I think he'll probably have somebody with him. He'll definitely have a mid-card sidekick of some sort, I believe. At least I hope they do. Because I feel like there needs to be a mid-card guy involved. Don't just bring everybody from the top to the Rock side. You know, have a mid-card guy in there. I like to see maybe a Carmelo Hayes or Logan Paul, somebody like that can develop, and you can really help develop. So anyway, that's all for this video. I just wanted to give my 2 thoughts on that. Looking forward to the Seth Rollins Phil, and I wasn't around for the corporate Seth. I've watched enough video, I've done enough research, I've seen how it went. I kind of feel like it'll be a little better this time. Not that it was bad last time. It wasn't bad last time, but I feel like this time this could be different, especially because it's Cena, and that changes everything. Cena going heel changed everything. People are going to ask 10, 15 years from now, where are you at when Cena turned heel? Dude, it was my birthday. Love it. Historical moment on my birthday. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And like the video, and we will see you on the next one. Y'all have a wonderful day. Love you guys.